Good morning, student. Welcome to accountancy class of first year. Today I am going to start your new chapter, accounting equation. And from today I am going to teach you about the numerical problem related to the accounting equation. Before starting of the numerical problem, let me tell you that what is accounting equation mean. In a simple word, we can say that accounting equation is a mathematical expression to show the relationship of the assets is equal to liability plus capital, so that we can get formula assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. Now we use this formula for obtaining of the accounting equation. So I am sending you one question and I am going to tell you about the solution of that question. Your question is, prepare the accounting equation on the basis of the following. We have 5 transactions related to this accounting equation, and today I am going to tell you about the solution of this question. So first of all, we should know about the format of accounting equation. So for the format, we just have to take this formula and we have to write here transactions. Here is assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. So first transaction is Mohan started business and introduced capital rupees 2 lakh in cash. Here is Mohan started business with cash rupees 2 lakh. By this transaction, we know that Mohan bring 2 lakh rupees in the form of cash for the purpose of capital. So we get two things. One thing is that the cash is come inside the business and cash is our assets. So we write here cash and we write 2 lakh rupees here. After that 2 lakh in the form of the cash is come for the purpose of capital. So we write 2 lakh here. Now, your next transaction is purchase goods in cash, rupees 80,000. In this transaction, the goods is purchased for rupees 80,000, and when the goods is purchased for the 80,000, one thing is that our stock increase and our cash is going to be decreased. So first we write here, second, goods purchased for cash rupees 80,000. When we purchase the goods, our cash is reduced by 80,000, and here we just reduce 80,000, we get 1 lakh 20,000. But one thing is that our assets in the form of stock is increased. So we write here plus stock. And when we write stock, then we put 0 here, we put 0 here, and now 80,000 stock is being introduced. And here we just write 0, and then we got a new equation. And our new equation is new equation 1 lakh 20,000 here. 80,000 and then further on. Here is the new equation. After that, our third transaction is purchase from Messrs Shyam Furniture 50,000. When we purchase furniture and we not do the business of the furniture, then the furniture will be treated as our assets, not the stock. and here is a credit transaction because the cash is not used and the furniture is purchased on the credit basis. So we write here we write 2 lakh rupees. Here we write the third transaction, purchased furniture from Mr. Shyam, rupees, I think it is rupees 50,000. Yes, it is 50,000. 50,000. There is no changement in cash, so we write here 0. There is no change in stock, we write here 0. But there is a change in furniture, so we use furniture. Here is the 0. Here is the 0. Here is the 0. Now the furniture is of rupees 50,000, and this furniture is purchased on the basis of the credit, so we have to increase our creditor. It means that our liability increased, and when our liability increased, then here we write creditors 0, 0, 0. Here we write 50,000 plus 0. So once again we get a new equation. And we get here new equation, and new equation is 1,20,000 plus 80,000 plus 50,000 is equal to 50,000 of liability plus 2 lakh of capital. Now we come to our next transaction. Sold goods costing rupees 30,000 for 45,000. It means that the goods costing 30,000 is sale on a profit of 45,000, in which 15,000 is the profit and the cost of goods is 30,000. So we write here the transaction number 4. Sold goods of 30,000 on 45,000. Here 45,000 come in the form of the cash. We write here 45,000, but we reduce 30,000 stock. So 30,000 stock is reduced. There will be no effect in the furniture. There will be no effect in the creditors, but there is an effect of rupees 15,000 in capital because profit is earned of rupees 15,000. So after this we got a new equation, and our new equation is, here is new equation, and new equation is 65 plus 50,000 plus 50,000 is equal to 50,000 and plus 2 lakh 15,000. Now our last transaction, and the last transaction is paid Mrs. Shyam furniture in cash. The furniture which we purchased on the credit basis is being now paid through the cash. Here we write the fifth transaction, and the fifth transaction is paid to Mr. Shyam, and the amount is 50,000 because we purchased the goods of rupees 50,000. So when we just pay to Mrs. Shyam, then 50,000 amount is get reduced from the cash, and here we just reduce cash 50,000. There will be no effect in stock. Here we write 0. Once again there is a no effect in furniture. Here we write 0. And when we pay to the Mrs. Shyam, then our liability of the creditor is being reduced by the 50,000, and here the 50,000 is get subtracted and there will be no effect in the capital, then there is a 0. Now here the final equation. After completing this transaction, we get the final equation, and the final equation is 1,15,000 of cash, 50,000 of stock, 50,000 of furniture. Our liability becomes 0 because we paid off rupees 50,000, and the capital is rupees 2,15,000. When we add the assets of the cash, stock as well as furniture, we all get 2,15,000 is equal to 2,15,000. It means that our assets is equal to liability plus capital. So through this problem, I just told you how we calculate the accounting equation and how we just write down the transaction as well as the assets and liabilities. So read it carefully. Be safe, be healthy. Thank you.